Hello, gang. Welcome to episode 4 of Role-Playing Rapscallions. We are back with some more mutants and masterminds.
Do you have
how much-
anything you want to do now, or are you going to skip straight to the bakery?
Well, how much time do we have until 12 o'clock tomorrow?
Did I say 12 or 2? Anyway, it's sometime tomorrow. It's about 5 p.m. now, so you guys have all night and tomorrow.
Well,
Let's
what's
go
the
hard
plan,
at
everyone? What would anyone like to do?
Planning wise, please let's not turn this into another sleepover episode.
Oh
No.
dear God.
Although you guys can stay the night if we're planning late into the night.
I mean, what can we plan? We're going to a bakery. Are we bringing weapons?
I'm going to bring my dead things. I'm going to bring my bees, my 5 flies, and my 4 snakes.
Have like things. Why you have
Because they're useful to me, Bitsy.
is unsatisfactory.
I
You
didn't
can't
hear that.
see it right. You can't see it right now, but I'm really offended, even though I didn't hear anything you just said.
We're going to have to get you a mic.
Cool.
I would die for
We're gonna
that.
look insane. That is
Okay.
fine.
We're going to time skip to the
Everyone-
next day before you guys manage to get into
Yeah.
any more shit.
Okay, can we just quickly one thing? Does everyone have weapons, or do you want to pick some up now before we go?
Oh yeah. Do you
I
guys...
am not requiring of any weapons. I will only bring my own fabulous self.
Okay.
Yes, you say that as though I am not the only weapon I need.
Well, I'm gonna get something for myself.
Yeah, you go ahead, Igo.
Can I get a water gun? I feel like that'd be useful.
Oh,
That's so cute.
why not? Why
Oh
not
my
a
God.
regular gun?
Pardon?
Plants.
Yeah, because if I have like soil and shit,
I don't
can,
think you
like-
need water to help your plants grow. You're magic.
That's true.
You're magic. You could get some like mad seeds or something.
Yeah. Okay. Do they have? I'm gonna order some.
You can just order
Yeah.
some online. Like,
Oh, it doesn't have to be my weapon
no,
or thingamajig.
I
Okay.
will allow you to actually already own seeds. It seems like something you would have as
So-
a plant guy, unless they're like something super exotic.
No, I'm gonna whip up my corn seeds.
You're
Okay.
gonna grow corn.
Can I recommend to the remaining members of our team a gun? Might be handy. I chose dead things because it's kind of my thing. But you know, guns also helpful.
What is like a deadly plant?
Venus McFlytrap.
Venus McFlytrap.
Just like a massive.
High character?
What?
I'm gonna
A
Google
Venus. A Venus flytrap.
Yeah, not a Venus McFlytrap.
Did I say McFlytrap?
Yeah.
That probably
Venus
is a Monster
Flytrap
High
that.
character.
It's a Monster
Yeah.
High character. She's a Monster High
Okay.
character. I'll send her pictures
A
of the
Venus.
cat.
A Venus flytrap. I don't know where the McFlytrap came from, but you know, we be out
Highly
here.
poisonous plants. Deadly nightshade?
Sure,
But you
some
have to.
deadly-
They have to eat it.
Oh
for
my
that
god,
to
she's
work.
so cute. I'd love to hear.
Monster High dolls are gay culture.
I'm adorable.
This is
Wow. Jen's
her name's
adorable.
Venus McFlytrap.
That
That's
was
so-
really uncreative naming. Venus McFlytrap.
I mean, the girl that was based on Frankenstein's monster was named Frankie Stein.
I remember that.
Anyway, we're
Oh
gonna
my.
move on.
Okay. You guys show up at this bakery at whatever time I said it was.
Okay.
Yep.
You Google Maps your way there. It's a bakery. It has some nice quiches and custard squares in the window. It smells nice. It has this huge sign saying muffin tops. What do you do?
Can I buy some custard squares?
Do you have any money?
I have 20 whole dollars.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I buy the team some custard squares.
Mustard
That's
squares.
very kind of you.
Can I
Does
buy
everyone
a cake?
enjoy their custard square?
Very much so. Can I buy this man a cake?
Okay,
Anyway,
we're at
while
our
y'all are
appointment, so
buying
I walk
stuff-
up to the counter and say, "Hi, we're here for our appointment."
The guy at the counter looks up and he's like, "Yeah, what's the password?"
Goldfinch?
He goes, "Yep, okay, follow me," and leads you guys into a back room. And in this back room, there is a door leading to a back room, and he opens it up and kind of gestures for you guys to go inside.
I walk inside, slightly preparing my bees in my pocket.
What about the rest of you?
Just follow her.
You-
Numbing on cake, but I go.
You guys all head inside?
Mhm.
Cool.
I just
Inside,
want everyone to be very clear on the fact that I would die for Isaac already. It's been like 5 minutes.
and inside is a quite nice, what looks like child's bedroom.
Oh.
There's a bed. Everything's child-sized. There's a bed. There's a laptop on one of the corners. It's got this nice plush rug over it, and it's clear someone's been trying to fix this place up. And sitting on the bed, kind of reading a book, is a young boy. And on his lap is a very familiar marmalade cat. What do you do?
I approach the
Isaac
boy.
runs over to the and like carefully strokes its.
The cat
And-
kind of meows and butts its head into your hand.
I approach the boy
Oh.
and I smile and say, "Hi."
He looks up and goes, "Oh, hello. I am Leo. This is Theo. I already hear your judgment.
I remember they're brothers.
Yeah, that was all established in the episode that no longer exists.
Cat is his brother.
How can I help you?
Hannah, move.
Well,
feet.
we were told to come here.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
yes, there was an order for you. You don't have a team name, of course. So I could give this what you need to you, but obviously I require payment.
What kind of payment?
Well, and he pauses for a moment, and the cat kind of jumps off where it was attempting to climb into Isaac's arms, turns into a parrot just kind of in a flash and perches on Leo's shoulder and kind of squawks something in his ear that's kind of not very intelligible. And Leo nods and goes, "Yeah, that will do. There are two options. Either you could tell me what heroic wants with these blueprints, or if you're not that interested in betraying, essentially, your employers, you could do a little job for me. Either or.
When would you need
What would
this
that
done?
job be?
Just collecting something I am having delivered.
I feel like I'm in the mafia. Collecting what?
That's not any of your business.
What would the collection
man.
involve?
Man
Going
with the bird.
to a person.
Man with the birds. Are you listening to me?
What was it, little girl?
Man
I
with
keep
the
slipping
bird.
into Russian. What?
Small man with birds. Would monetary be payments be sufficient
No, I have no need for money.
to pay someone else to do a job for you?
Could I offer you a custard square, Mr. Theo, is it?
I'm Leo. He's Theo.
Leo? Excellent. Could I offer you a custard square?
That would be lovely. Thank you, ma'am.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to step outside and just take a small consulting call.
Of course.
Okay. I step outside and I call Lilo, and tell her what's up.
You're gonna tell them what's up?
I'm going to
Okay.
tell them what's up.
What does that phone call sound like? They go, "What up? This is Lilo. Hope you're not dead."
Well, we're not dead, but we are in a strange situation. So
Mhm.
we got to the meeting you were talking about, and we're now talking to this Leo dude and his
Shh,
cat
no
slash parrot.
names. No names. I understand exactly where you are. What's up?
Well, they're saying we either have to tell them what you want with these blueprints, or we have to do a job for them, but they're not telling us what the job is.
Of course, he's asking you to spy on us. We expected that. We just hoped you wouldn't.
Well, we haven't yet. I'm asking you what to do, because I'm not sure what this job is.
Leo is a slimy boy, but he's not a mean boy. I'll take the job. He's probably not doing anything evil. He wouldn't ask you to compromise your morals or anything like that. It's probably actually just a job he wants.
Great.
Or something.
Thanks. See you soon.
Cool. Bye.
I walk back in the room and just quickly ask around as to what everyone else thinks.
What does that sound like?
I gather them in a little group. So, guys, Lilo thinks we should just take the job. What do you think?
Is this
I'm
by
down.
getting my hands dirty? It just has my fingernail.
I can redo your manicure. Maeve?
I would prefer not to, betray Heroic yet. I think it's a little early for that, so I guess we'll just do the job.
Isaac? Iga?
I'm down.
I will do it. We can come back to the bakery and I have more cake.
I'm down with that. We turn our back around.
Isaac Russian tuna.
Leo?
It's a disease. Everyone's catching Russian accents.
Leo? We're willing to do this job for you.
Thank you. Now, the superhero Star has agreed to deliver a package for me, but they're a little nervous about coming here. Something about the illegitimacy of my business. So all you have to do is find Star and get the package from him.
Where might we go about finding Star?
He usually patrols the city all the time, so find any accident or disaster and he'll be there.
Great.
Must be familiar with Star.
Huh?
Are any familiar with Star?
Roll.
Roll what? Intellect?
Insight. Insight is now my society check, because there isn't a society check on here.
I've rolled.
And
That's a 10. Nope.
Does anyone else know anything about him?
Roll insight, right?
Yeah.
I've rolled.
That's a 15. You've heard of Star? He's a vigilante.
I've never met him.
Never met him. Ed, that's a 14, same as Hannah. Is anyone else gonna try to see if they know of Star?
Oh yeah,
do
I
mine,
will roll. What will that be again? Sorry?
Insight.
Okay. I know where things are on my character sheet. Definitely. Wait, which one's insight? Oh, there we go. Sorry.
That's
15.
also 15. You've heard of Star but never met him. Okay.
Okay.
Flora, you wanna get in?
can you roll
I
for
will.
me? Because-
Yes, I keep
yeah, thank
remembering. Insight. That's a 9. Nope, you haven't heard of Star. Okay, so, Bitsy, Isaac, and Maeve, you've all heard of Star but never met him. The other two have no idea what Leo is talking about.
Cool.
We
but-
walk out of the bakery.
Mm-hmm.
I gave Isaac what's left of the cake.
Cool. And lucky for you, and because I don't want this to take too long,
Oh, can I do? Okay.
right in front of you slams what looks like a washing machine sized bit of metal, and you look to your left, and down the road is Star, coincidentally, fighting what looks like a human spider.
Aragog.
And
So-
they don't stay there that long. They kind of Star is flying, and the spider's kind of crawling on his 8 legs, and they scuttle away and out of sight. But you have just seen Star, because I don't want to add Hunt for a Superhero to this list of things we need to get done today.
Igo, do you
Hello.
think there's any way you could use your plants to maybe tie up the spider while I get my snakes on the job with sedating it or killing it?
Okay. Are we on like a sidewalk?
Yeah, you're on the sidewalk. There's a
We
road that's emptied, and now there's a fight happening, and they've kind of disappeared behind some large buildings.
I
your
quickly duck into an alleyway to get changed into my awesome superhero gear. That takes like 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Maeve
And then
ducks
I-
in behind. Maeve ducks in behind you and sits down for a moment, and looks to be meditating while Ame kind of does her thing.
We
Mhm.
immediately
Okay. I immediately run after them because my regular prosthetic is better than my plant one. And I throw my corn seeds on the little strip of grass next to the pavement and get them to grow
Into
around
corn.
this. Yeah, around the spider like a barrier.
Okay. Yeah, you
Now-
follow the barrier. They're kind of taking up a lot of the street, like a block down, and you manage to it would be kind of a precision for you throwing these plants or these seeds. I think you could probably make them grow. It's just grow where. So
Yeah,
that
okay.
would be. There isn't a. There's persuasion.
dexterity maybe?
Yeah,
Dexterity?
that's what I'm thinking. Or sleight of hand. No, let's go dex. Okay. You got a 10. You managed to throw them kind of near him, blocking most of his way, and the plants grow pretty well. But you get the feeling he could probably just push them
Okay.
down if he tried hard enough, and they're not completely covering.
Okay, so they're like
His
a
way.
vague thing.
But that makes Star and Spider Guy notice you.
Cool.
And they kind of look at you and then keep fighting, and Spider Guy's spitting at Star, who's wearing this sleek black leotard looking thing with
Alright.
a cat mask over his face.
Does anyone want to do anything now before I go? Or
Bitsy has clambered on top of a nearby building and is sitting up there with some corn that has with leftover custard ears, and is just clapping and ringing, going, "Go spider guy! Go spider guy!"
cannot believe this girl stole my custard squares. I gave them to Isaac.
All right. Maybe Ame like throws some like she gets her power whip thingies. I can't remember the name I gave them, and tries to kind of get them tangled around some of the spider's legs.
The spider does have 8 legs.
Well, maybe I can tangle them around like multiple at once and like get it all messed
Oh yeah,
up.
like that scene in Star Wars. Okay. Roll Dex, I guess, for attempting
Alright.
to.
Dexterity.
That's a
13.
13. You managed to get it down round one leg and kind of pull, and he trips a bit. But then he kind of kicks his leg and manages to not shake it off, but you lose your grip slightly.
Right. Well, I've
Okay.
run towards the spider now, and I'm next to Igo.
Mhm.
What would I have to roll to send my vipers after him to sedate it?
You've got coral snakes. What do they actually do? Coral snakes?
Well, with the poison, depending on how large the spider is, it would probably just sedate him, to be honest, even if there's 4 of them.
Okay.
'Cause they're
So you're trying
relatively
to
small.
make this snake bite him?
I'm trying to make all 4 of my snakes bite the spider.
Okay. So you'll possess them and then
Yeah.
chomp? Okay.
Chomp.
Roll. Are you just kind of tossing the snake at Spider Guy?
I mean, you can
Um,
control them. You can get them to slither.
Or are you
Yeah,
still-
they slightly like slyly just sort of go up to the legs. I just need to know how effective how effective this strategy is. Can I roll like fighting or something?
Yeah, roll. Actually, roll. I'm not sure what. Actually, roll stealth to see if he notices these snakes. Because I think
Oh,
once you
shit.
bite him, you'll be able to knock him down. So
Okay.
do 4 stealth checks.
Stealth?
One for each. Yeah, one for each snake.
1,
It's an 18,
2,
13.
3. Luke?
Yeah, what's the 4th one? You're
What was
throwing
the
all
3rd one?
13. Oh no, and a 21. Excellent. Yeah.
So all my snakes are successful.
I'm gonna say yeah. All your the DC was 12, so barely successful, but successful. Yeah, all your snakes managed to get their little poison teeth into the spider's legs. It's quite a big spider, and the spider's going to roll resistance to see if he can not get poisoned. Which is
I
kind
hope
of
he gets
fortitude.
poisoned.
That was a 4. Yeah. The spider kind of his legs seem like they're paralyzing him a bit, and he looks a bit wobbly. You only managed. Did you aim for one leg or one each?
I had 2 on either side of him.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of hits the ground, and he is still alive from what you can tell, but he doesn't seem to be conscious. Well done. And Star
Snakes for the win!
floats down, kind of next to him, and starts cuffing all 8 of his legs. And from this kind of close up, you can see he looks very young. He's quite short. He's got brown hair, which is covered by kind of a cardboard, plasticky mask.
Okay.
And he smiles at you and goes, "Thanks, but I really didn't need the help."
I run towards him and first of all gather my snakes because I want to take care of my dead babies.
Mm-hmm.
I smile at him and say, I know, but we needed to talk to you.
Roll perception. 22. You notice something in Star's kind of the way he's holding himself change, just subtly and slightly, and then he smiles and goes, "Yeah, okay. What is it?"
Is there any chance we could talk in a more comfortable setting for you? There's a couple cafes nearby. We don't want to interrupt. You seem a little busy right now, but we need to talk relatively soon.
If there's something you need to say here. No one's listening. This entire street's deserted.
Okay. Maeve, you can read minds, right? Like Ame can read minds and sort of communicate telepathically-ish.
Can Ame read minds?
Well,
No,
she could do
she
that.
didn't.
She could do
Only
that in
with
the first
Maeve.
episode.
No,
Oh,
she
shit.
couldn't.
What?
Where
We
did you
had
get
like
that from?
we had a conversation about it in the thing. Oh, okay. Never mind. I must have had some sort
It's
of
only
weird
with
fever dream.
Maeve.
Okay. I had some sort of weird fever dream then. We must have been talking out loud.
Okay.
I just ever so slightly check to make sure that he can't like run away.
He doesn't seem to
My
be
corn's helping.
running away. Yes, it is.
The corn is helping. Great.
And he looks kind of nervous because a bunch of adult superheroes have come down,
So
and
he's young.
he's
He's
eyeing.
younger than me.
Yeah, he's a lot younger than you. He looks
What, like 14, 15?
Yeah, about.
Oh, baby.
Okay. I try to appear as non-intimidating as possible.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, fuck. That's +4! God damn it. Okay, fine. I try to...
And you're gonna want to get a low roll here.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
That's +6.
That's an
God
8.
damn it.
Excellent. You did.
Oh, thank God.
You look really not. He nods.
He
and
looks
goes,
not intimidated at all.
goes, what's up?
Okay, we ask. We say,
Yeah, Igo can take this. Igo's less intimidating than me.
fuck off.
You are! You have corn!
That's true.
I have
what
dead
would-
snakes. How is that?
Okay, so wait. Sorry. Okay, so basically, we were talking to, I think your friend, Leo, and he wanted something from you, but he didn't know how you were gonna get it to him. So basically, he was getting all fucking. How many of us are there? Like 5?
It's swore in front of the child.
Shit, he's 15.
I am not 15. I am an adult.
He's just sent us to assist you, basically, just to make your life a little easier.
No, he didn't. He wanted something. Did I misunderstand? I was eating stuff.
To help us with the very important job that we'll be working under Star for, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know everything. You carry on.
That was so salty. I feel like we're gonna talk about this later. I turn back to Star.
Look, Leo needs a thing from me, but I don't want to give it to him, so I'm not gonna. Yes, his
I-
action
but
has
please.
changed. That's intentional.
Can I ask what it is that he wants from you? Maybe
He
there's some way we can help.
sighs and kind of reaches into a pocket in his suit. You don't really know how his suit has pockets, but and pulls out a little USB memory stick. He goes, "It's this. I found it, and he wanted me to give it back, but he's a bad dude. He does bad stuff. And
What'd
we
you do,
didn't
mate?
want to give it back, so we haven't. I mean, he's done some nice stuff for us. I guess we kind of owe him, but I don't want to give it back, so I haven't."
Okay, that's fair. You know,
Do you want some corn, little dude?
Sure.
it's not ripe. You need to wait a little bit.
But it'll make a nice meal when you come back. Sorry, children give me the instinct to, like, give food. That's why I gave it to Bitsy and Isaac.
You realize Benny's literally the oldest of all the characters?
Yeah,
She
and you're
certainly
a
doesn't
fucking
act like
child.
it.
You're a fucking child.
Is Bitsy here in this conversation, or is she still
No,
on the building?
Bitsy's vibing on the roof.
Betsy's
Star.
just
Look.
Betsy's crying over the defeat of Spy Guy.
We
Okay.
work for some people that have a couple tabs over Leo, and they'll make sure that he's not doing anything too dangerous with this USB. Plus, if we hand it over to him, we'll be the ones held accountable, and we'll be able to stop him from doing what he wants to do.
Also, we need to give him this USB in order to finish our mission, which
This is a greater good situation.
Okay,
Go ahead, Igo.
roll persuasion, Jen. You're the one
Me?
mainly leading. Yeah, roll persuasion.
Fuck yeah.
That's a 10. He goes, look, I'm not really comfortable. We're kind of. It's. He's an informant and he hangs around with all those sketchy guys. How do I know you're not sketchy, guy?
I
this is true.
understand
I made corn.
completely.
Yeah,
But-
Corn Dude's pretty chill. He made corn, but you control dead things. That's not exactly.
Listen, I understand completely. People have always been kind of freaked out by what I can do. It's the reason I'm maybe not as socially adept as I could be. I understand. But I promise you, Scout's honor, or whatever it is Americans do, we're
Cross
not
my
up to
heart.
anything. Cross my heart, we're not up to anything dodgy. We just want to get our mission done.
And what exactly is this mission? And you did roll a 10, which is like not great, but so my deal is you can either try and find a different angle, or you can tell him more about what you're doing, which is you're not meant to, and he'll give it to you as long as you frame it right.
Alright, gang.
We know nothing.
Let's just
though.
say this is a subtextual conversation that we're having with body language right now, but we're gonna have it out loud out of character.
Okay.
I have +6 intimidation. Should I just try to scare this motherfucker into giving us the USB?
No.
Because I don't want to
Not
do
his
that, but I feel like it'd be
baby.
effective. I go, what's your persuasion?
I'm gonna ask him to come home, and we can eat cake.
I'll check Igo's persuasion for him. Persuasion +2.
Maeve?
Okay.
Or Ame?
Maeve has
Because it's
awful.
Ame at the moment. Ame has she's got 3 and
-4 persuasion.
yeah.
I did. Okay, no.
And
That's Ame.
Yeah.
What about Maeve?
And Maeve has lots.
Of persuasion?
Maeve isn't here right now.
Yeah.
Maeve has 9 persuasion.
I'm a little bit confused about how this is. What's my persuasion? I can tell.
Persuasion is based on your presence, which is kind of your presence. Your persuasion is 7, Bitsy. So you're pretty
Right,
good. You're quite persuasive.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Bitsy, you come and we can be like a loving family figure to Louis.
You, Maeve, can we bring back Maeve, or is Ame here to stay for a bit?
Ame, I'm gonna say Maeve can't transform that often, so if you bring back Maeve, you're gonna have to do the rest of this campaign kind of
It
with
takes
Maeve
like
until she
5
gets long enough
minutes of like solid meditation for them to like switch
Okay.
between who's in control. So
I'm thinking Igo and Bitsy can sort of work the persuasion angle. In our house, I'll like bring snacks or something. Try to make them
He's
as
not gonna
comfortable as
come to
possible.
our house.
Okay, well, can you two work the persuasion angle right now? And if that doesn't work, last minute, I'll just try to scare him.
Can I do a little bit of Luke? Can I do a little bit of cool magic-y stuff just without having to roll for it? Because I can't making a fool of myself trying to get down off this building.
You're gonna try to get off this building?
Can I just solidify
Roll to get off a building.
Can I
What was
just
that?
solidify that and walk down a building?
How did you get to the top of this building?
I was just there and you told me I couldn't be.
Okay, yeah, the quickest way off this building would just kind of be to sink through like the wall, because it's quite a square building, so you could do that if you wanted.
But you gotta remember that he's a little boy. He's gonna be intimidated by your freaky wall melting skills.
He is a superhero boy.
Yeah, I think he's a super. Me getting down off a building in a weird way is not freaking him out that much. I just don't want to.
Or you can like make the wall soft and kind of climb down using making your own handholds or something.
I was about to say Minecraft honey blocks.
My ability to climb in a tiered hoop skirt is not that great.
Then why? Okay.
Why do you dress the way that you dress?
Because it makes them happy, okay? It makes them happy.
Them?
Okay.
Makes
That's
Who
me
valid.
is the them? Okay.
Miss Bitsy. Okay, so I'm down, okay? I've softened the wall, I floated through the wall. I am now.
Whatever. Sure. You're down. You're off this building. You being on that building didn't matter that much anyway.
Listen, small can. You have the thing we want, and I what do you want? What can we provide for you?
Are you trying to bribe me?
I'm asking you
No.
a question.
I don't need anything from... Wait, haven't I seen you before?
My god, this was a bad idea. I'm
I
sorry.
look like
She's sort of the black sheep of our team.
I look
She
like
really
Lily.
doesn't mean any harm, I
I promise
promise.
you have not seen me before. Well, now tell me, what is it that you want?
Oh,
You
fuck.
guys are a superhero team, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, kind of.
I haven't seen you guys before, and I do like a lot of superheroing in this part of the city.
Actually, we're kind of new. We're kind of dumbasses. We don't actually know what we're doing.
Great.
Look, I understand, and I respect, and I actually admire a lot how much you don't want to give this over to Leo on your moral basis. But I can promise you that we will do everything in our power to keep this as clean and simple and honorable as possible.
Luke?
Yeah, I see the persuasion. But you... okay, he pauses and goes... If we put a rain check on that thing, I want... And you just kind of get it to me at some point.
You want what, and I get it to you at some point?
I don't
wants
know
the
what
USB.
I want, but look, here, just have it. This causing too much trouble than it's worth. And he
Okay.
kind
Thank you.
of shoves the USB in Bitsy's face, because Bitsy was the one who rolled that persuasion check.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, mate. You know, we live on address. You can come to our house whenever you would like to.
We've always got snacks too.
And
You're very, very small kitten.
And nice job on the spider, by the way. We'll be going now.
Actually,
Okay, bye.
before you guys go, can everyone roll a perception check for me?
Okay.
Okay, this
Bruh.
is
I need to
Oh,
go
no.
collect my
still
corn
Army,
kernel.
so got 23.
Hold on. Why did I give Mother such bad perception?
Love this
Yeah, I'm
wide
pulling-
spectrum of scores.
Okay. I go.
Hello.
Ame, and yep, that's it. You, as you begin to leave, once again notice a slight shift in the way Star's kind of holding himself. And then he flies up into the air and kind of disappears. And you also hear police sirens as the police finally manage to get their way to this crime. And
shit.
you are now alone with a spider boy kind of lying on the ground.
Everybody
handcuffed.
run.
And
Everybody go.
Betsy,
Okay,
you
well-
have the USB.
Spider Boy is sedated, so hopefully the police get him first. Igo, is there any way you can sort of... He's cuffed, right? He's cuffed, he
Yeah.
can't do anything? Cool,
No.
let's bounce.
Let's go.
Okay.
Shall we
Are
all
we
run
running?
back into the bakery?
You could if you wanted to.
Well, yeah, Bitsy is the most important thing here. Bitsy needs to come with us to the bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Betsy, you have that USB. What are you going to do with it?
We shall put to the bakery and trade our newly found mechanical thingy magic for cake.
Can you give it to me, please?
Yes, give it to Igo, please.
I do not want to do that. I will trade my mechanical thingy magic for cake. Okay. We'll trade.
I will bake you a 3-tier cake and deliver it to you tomorrow morning if you just hand over the USB.
It is not much trouble as it is worth. And Bitsy just carelessly just hurls the USB at you.
Cool.
Which one?
I catch
Well,
Everyone.
I
it,
make a
presumably.
roll.
Do
I
I
have
have to
good
roll to catch
dexterity.
it?
Yes.
Oh, fuck's sake. Can Flora and I both...
The DC is quite low.
Can
Roll,
Flora and I both roll?
roll dexterity, and I'll
Just
make
so
it.
one of us catches it.
Yeah. That's an 18. Yeah, you get it. You catch it pretty easily. Nice catch, no fumbling. And you're
We
gonna head
walk
back
into
to the
the-
bakery?
We walk back into the bakery.
Yeah, the dude at the counter sees you and just kind of points to the back. He doesn't ask for the password this time. So you're gonna go to the back.
Cool. And then, can we try and
I-
negotiate with this dude for like information first? Because
Mhm.
I don't want to just like give it to him.
So I
Mm.
keep it hidden in my pocket, with a couple bees in case he tries to just grab it.
Yeah. Inside, Leo is still reading that book on the chair. Theo is now a lizard, kind of curled underneath a heat lamp, napping.
Yeah.
But when you guys walk in, he wakes up, and he's, what's it called?
A lizard?
No, the one with the frills.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, the frills on the side of his neck kind of
Mhm.
stick out, and he hisses a bit, watches you, and Leo goes,
Hello.
Sorry, he's in a mood. Did you get it?
I go, do you want to do most of the talking for this part? Or Isaac, we haven't
Um,
really heard from you much this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Isaac know what's up? Or has he just been eating some bakery goods?
It's just
Bakery
here
goods.
with his whole cake.
Leo looks between you and he's like, you do have it, right? Or have you reconsidered our other deal?
Wait. We have something, but we
Mm.
didn't want to give it to you right away because I don't mean to offend you, but you ain't no hero. You a little bit of a criminal. You a little bit of both. That's all good. But we're kind of obligated to take it sly.
He sighs and goes, yeah, makes sense. Theo, could you go get it? And Theo nods and kind of scampers away into a back room and reappears as a cat again, the same marmalade cat, with a piece of paper folded between his teeth. And it's kind of sticking on one of his sharp teeth.
Sounds fantastic.
And
So-
Leo bends down and picks up the paper and he goes, this is what you guys asked for?
Can I have a quick look over it now, just before we hand it over?
Of course, I guess. He unfolds it and he only unfolds it for like a second. He doesn't want you guys to have time to photograph it or memorize it, but it looks like a set of blueprints.
Okay.
And he goes, so we have a deal?
We have a
Sure.
deal. Just remember that there are people keeping tabs on you. I wouldn't want you getting in any trouble. You seem like a nice enough fellow. And your brother.
Thank you.
So I hand it over? Just
Yep,
checking with everyone that's okay?
He hands you the piece of paper and goes, if that will be all, it was lovely meeting you, and I'm sure we'll meet again. If you ever need any information, you know where I am.
Nice to meet
Pleasure
you.
doing
too.
business with you. Not a cat. Still a lizard.
No, he turned back into a cat.
Oh, dope. Well, nice meeting you, Mr. Leo, and you too, Mr. Theo.
Can I roll stealth to kidnap the cat?
The
It's
cat
okay.
follows you outside.
Awesome.
And kind of stops when it enters the doorway of the bakery, and the guy manning the bakery kind of bends down and feeds it some scraps of food. It's
Awesome.
rather adorable. This cat is very good. And
Well-
you guys leave.
Well, I've got a 3-tier cake to make.
Let's go.
And I think that's where we will call it.
That
Great.
wasn't too bad. We did
No,
okay.
Not at all. First part of our mission done and dusted.
And thank you for listening to episode 4 of Role Playing Rapscallions. It was very kind of you. This episode, if you couldn't tell, was split, which is why there's only 2 of us recording this fun little hello goodbye.
It's okay, we're the
because
best
we
members.
we figured 45 minutes was a nicer time than an hour and a half for
Because
your
let's be real,
listening
no one
pleasure.
wants to listen to us that much.
No, they don't. Okay, well, thanks for listening. Adios.